Cocoa Beach, Florida, the surfing capital of the East Coast, also known for the world's largest Jon Surf Shop. Come with us as we explore Cocoa Beach, Florida and tell you everything to do. We'll share the best restaurants and even tell you where to possibly see an actual space shuttle launch. We'll show you everything you need to do to have the best family vacation, including a place where you can go nighttime kayaking in glow-in-the-dark water. And lastly, share an Airbnb with you where you can see dolphins and manatee out your back door.
Welcome to VO's Travel. Where to go and what to see. With kids.
Cocoa Beach is located in the middle of the state of Florida on the Atlantic coast. It is also part of what's known as the Space Coast. The first thing you'll want to do is go to the Cocoa Beach Pier. 401 Mead Avenue will take you there. Let's talk about parking. Here's a screenshot of an aerial view. That big parking lot is their normal parking spot, but it does cost $30 to park there. This is a different view of that same parking lot. Like I said, it costs $30 for the day without the ability to leave and re-enter. But if you're lucky, try to find parking at Mead Avenue or Pulsifer Avenue. There, it's only $3.50 per hour, and it is pay at the meter. When you do find parking and you start off at the beginning of the pier, there is a restaurant to your left and a hot dog stand at the right. Take note of that hot dog stand. We'll come back and tell you a little bit more about that later. As you head further onto the beach, there is a shower station right to your left. And then as you continue, there will be volleyball courts. It is free to play volleyball at the courts, but you do have to bring your own volleyball. As you get closer to the water, you'll notice blue and yellow umbrellas. You can rent those for $20 a day or $75 for the whole week. Cocoa Beach is known for surfing, which means big waves. So pay attention to the lifeguard stand and make sure that you're not going out into dangerous water. Our kids' favorite thing to do at that beach was to play on their bodyboards, and I'll tell you where to find the best deal on those later. Like I said, they do have lifeguards, but they do have a spot marked off where there is no longer lifeguards on duty past a certain point, so make sure you pay attention to that if you're interested. If you take note, to the left of where we are standing is a really long pier, and on that pier there are 4 or 5 different restaurants and bars that you can hang out at. We are walking to the end of the pier here, and it's a great place to go and watch surfers on either side. At the end of the pier is Riki Tiki Tavern, and it only sells drinks, no food. But there are 4 or 5 other restaurants, like I said. They do all have their menus posted as you walk along each restaurant. Or you can go to cocobeachpier.com, and they will have the menus printed there. Like I said, Riki Tiki Tavern only sells drinks, and it is all open-air seating. The next restaurant, the Boardwalk Bar, is a casual eatery and bar and is known for their happy hour. Pelican's Bar offers fresh seafood, burgers, and handcrafted drinks. Keith's Oyster Bar is a little more upscale and only offers seafood. And lastly, Sea Dogs is the hot dog joint when you first get on the pier. It's the best prices by far. Now let's talk about other things to do in the area. At the beginning of the pier, there is a little ticket booth, and they have tickets to area attractions at a discount. The one we took advantage of were tickets to Kennedy Space Center. The tickets were $10 cheaper there than they were at the actual park. I highly recommend Kennedy Space Center, and that can take up almost an entire day. I do have another video all about that if you're interested. There are so many amazing things to do there, including a 3-story play area for kids, an actual space shuttle launch simulator ride, an amazing display of actual spacecraft, and so many more hands-on activities. My kids had such a blast there, and so did my husband and I. This is actually where space shuttles launch. To find out if there will be an actual launch while you're there, download the app Next Spaceflight. If there is, the best place to watch the launch is Playa Linda Beach. Playa Linda Beach is part of the Canaveral National Seashore, so if you have a passport to your national parks book, make sure to stop and get a passport stamp. The next thing you need to do at Cocoa Beach is go to the Jon Surf Shop. It's the largest one in the world, and you have to see it. It is 2 full stories of everything surfing and beach. They have everything from surfboards, bodyboards, boogie boards, swimsuits, all kind of apparel, even stuffed animals. It's a really neat place to check out, and it's a good place to find a little souvenir. They have free parking, and make sure you go to the side of the building where there's a really cute photo op. But if you're working with a budget, head down the street to Alvin's Island. Everything there is $9.99 or less, including hoodies and bodyboards. We found some really great deals there. These were our $10 bodyboards, and they were worth every penny. If shopping is your thing, head to the historic Cocoa Village. It is inland, and you'll want to go to Brevard Avenue. They have all kinds of cute restaurants, retail shops, art galleries, carriage rides, and some really good dessert spots too. One street over was Cocoa Riverfront Park, and it was a great place to let the kids run around. They even have a splash pad as you get closer to the water, so make sure to check that out. It would be a great place for a picnic or just to do some sea watching. For restaurants in the area, I highly recommend Squid Lips. They have all kinds of normal American food and seafood as well. They have indoor and outdoor seating, and they have a really big pier out the back door, which was fun to play around on as we were waiting for our table. They do have fish food containers that you can put a quarter in and feed those interesting fish if you'd like. They did have prettier fish out front. They have a koi pond as you walk in, so make sure you check those out. And that back pier does make for a really great photo op. Another restaurant that is a must if you love Mexican food like we do is La Katrina. It's right there in Cocoa Beach, and the food was amazing. The portions were great, the food was amazing, the environment was super cute. They have indoor and outdoor seating. If you like Mexican food, you have to go to La Katrina. Another restaurant that we really loved was Papagalo's. It has everything pizza, and it's amazing. The front of the restaurant looks a little shady, but once you get inside, the vibe is amazing. They also have outdoor seating too. The only thing that's separating you from the beach is a parking lot. Their kid pizza was huge and delicious. The calzones were amazing also. It was a perfect location because I could take the kids out back and walk up and down the beach as we were waiting for our food to be delivered. Another great thing about that beach is they had a little toy bin there that you see on the left-hand side. You can take a toy or leave a toy. This would be a great place to come back to for a beach day as well. And now for the ice cream. You have to have ice cream when you're on vacation. There's 2 locations of the Fat Donkey, one in Indian Harbor Beach and the other in Cocoa Beach. Another recommendation is to check out Exploration Tower.
Let's check out Exploration Tower.
It's mostly a meeting and event center, but on the 7th floor, there is an observation deck. It does a great job of showing Kennedy Space Center, so if there is a space shuttle flight launch, you can see it from there with an amazing view. You can also see Port Canaveral and all the ships coming in and out. It is free, but is only open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 10 to 5 p.m. The next recommendation is a little slice of heaven, Sebastian Inlet State Park. One day we did go to the main beach and the waves were outrageous. It was way too dangerous for our kiddos to be playing out in the water. So a friend, shout out to Ronnie, suggested we head down south about a half hour to Sebastian Inlet State Park. It cost $10 to get in and was worth every penny. It's a little inlet, so the waves are very small, beautiful beaches, and lots of room for kids to play. You can walk way out and the water does not get deep. If you're lucky, you might even see a manatee out there. Next on my list, kayaking at night in bioluminescent water and looking for bioluminescent comb jellies is a phenomenon you can't get in most places in this world. I do apologize for these pictures as my camera doesn't take pictures well in low light, but I hope to give you a little idea of what we experienced. Depending on the time of year that you go will determine what you will see when you're out on your tour. If you go between the months of May and early November, this is an example of what you could see. This is what bioluminescent plankton look like. They are each the size of a particle of sand, and when the water is disturbed, they glow in the dark just like lightning bugs. And going in the cooler months between November and May are when bioluminescent comb jellies are out. And this is what they will look like. You actually get to catch them and see them up close. We went the end of March and it was actually a little warmer than normal, so we actually got to see a little bit of both. The company that we went with was A Day Away Kayak Tours, and it cost $49.95 for anybody ages 5 to adult. And now last, but definitely not least, I'd like to share with you the Airbnb that we stayed in. It was perfect. It was located in Melbourne, which is just 30 minutes south of Cocoa Beach, and it was on water, a perfect location. It has this basement that was kind of an open air feel. It has a pool table, darts, a sauna, and a TV. It's perfect for the kids to hang out in, as adults as well. And then these archways open up to the deck, and that is your backyard. Here's a little look at the inside. There's 3 walls of windows. It's really open. The kitchen was really nice and updated, and these views, you just can't beat it. Speaking of manatees earlier, this little pipe is draining an artesian well down there, and manatees like to come up and drink from that. We probably saw 20 or 30 dolphins in our 4 days there at this house. Here's another view from inside the kitchen looking out to those 3 walls of windows. It's a beautiful view while you're cooking. And they do give you access to 2 kayaks and 1 paddle boat that you are free to use whenever you want. That was an amazing bonus. It has 2 bedrooms and 2 full bathrooms and sleeps 6 people. I will leave the link for this Airbnb in the description below. Thank you so much for watching this video and coming along with us to Cocoa Beach, Florida. On our way home, we did hit up Savannah, Georgia and Tybee Island for a couple days, so make sure you check out that video too. And as always, I hope that you remember to choose joy and take all of the pictures.